So I was reading this book, right? I'll make this short and sweet. So Portugal. This king from Mali, right, over in West Africa, around Nigeria, Mali. He went over to Portugal, and he had a lot of gold, and so he gave some of the gold to the Portugal king, and the Portugal king was like, I want more of this. So he took it back to Africa, and then the Portugal king, they traded copper and everything. Then he went down the coast and stuff, and he was like, this land fertile by the equator, it's sugar. We could grow sugar and all kinds of stuff, so he started growing sugar. So he needed some manpower to get this sugar plant picked and all that. So that's how they started getting slaves. And he started getting them from the Nigeria area. And then from the king there, he was selling them slaves that they had caught during war. And then the whole slave thing started. They took them to Brazil first, and it was in the 1400s. So that's how slavery kind of began to America. Yeah, okay, I gotta finish this. So so he got to Africa. Then they started selling down the coast. Mansa Musa was the African king from Mali that went to Portugal. So they started selling stuff down the coast, copper, ivory, and all kinds of stuff. So next thing you know, sugar. That's where they started the plantations, and then they needed slaves, so they bought some of the slaves, and then they just started taking them by the 1500s. They didn't care no more. They took them to Brazil first. They took them to Europe first. Then they took them to Brazil. Then Spain got mad. So Spain was like, I want to get over there and get some of this gold. Portugal said, hell no. So Spain got Christopher Columbus, which they thought was crazy at first, but then they got him and said, go get away to get this. He went over to America. He went the wrong way. And then that's how all the stuff got crazy. Okay, I'm kind of telling this sugar story kind of fast and sweet. Pardon my pun, but yeah, it was a lot of killing. It was brutal. So let me make it clear. A lot of suffering, a lot of killing. Before they got to this, really the Atlantic slave trade coming to America, the Portuguese were brutal in Brazil and parts of Africa. They was trying to do sugar, and the sugar itself would kill you because the sugar was sharp, like had sharp blades or something on it. And when you chop them or something, you could easily just cut yourself, and people were dying. Like out in the field, they left them out there to die. Sugar cane plantation. That's where they started the plantation, where they say over here in America, but those plantations were totally brutally different. You know what I mean? Like crazy.